Yo, what's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. This is Drinks with JD.
Yeah. So I have a friend.
Yeah.
And she, has like a little bit of a hard time with her love life. And sometimes she just doesn't value herself as much as she should and doesn't realize that she deserves more than she's receiving at the moment. And I just felt like, not tired, but like I just felt frustrated for her because it's just like, dude, like you deserve so much better. Why do you think you don't? So like finally I think I was so frustrated one day. I was like, Amate Pendeja. And she just looked at me and I was like, damn, that's really good. Y se me prendió el foquito and I was like, ching. And so I, told Felipe and I was like, well, what do you think about this? And he's like, yeah, that's cool. He'll say yes to anything.
No, but it's a dope slogan.
Yeah, it makes everybody that walks by laugh. So it makes me happy. Because honestly, it is just a little bit of tough love, because I keep, like, I call everybody a pendeja, but, like, I was like, because, it just, like I said, it just sucks because you really have to, like, know your worth and value yourself. And sometimes it takes so much.
Now, how would you translate it to people who don't know Spanish?
Love yourself, stupid.
There you go. That's all it is.
It is that simple. Love yourself, stupid.
And that's
self-love,
Exactly, and that's awesome. It's just overall, it's just teaching you to it's just a statement to just love yourself. And whenever you feel down or depressed, how we were just talking about.
Ponte tu camisa and you're good to go.
And you're good.
Yeah.
No doubt. That's what
I'm talking about.
Now, what have been your challenges overall in the Beks?
Challenges. I guess like sometimes coming up with ideas.
Okay.
Because everybody's like, I had one time one guy came over and he's like, you come up with this? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, well, that's easy. And I'm like,
what?
I was like, well, then you come up with something right now, go.
Exactly,
So he stood there and he was thinking because he really thought he could do it. And I'm like, ándale pues. And so he's thinking and thinking. He's like, this is really hard. And I said, yeah, it is. It's like super tough. You figure it out. Like I literally like, sometimes I'll be like, okay, I need to come up with new stuff, ideas. And I'll sit there and then, I'll go through Pinterest to see if anything inspires me. And then Felipe will say something, le grito, and I'm like, oh, that's a good one.
Like, yo, that's it.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's going on a bag. No, he actually helped me come up with a few porque we have a sticker that says, being a chismosa saved my life.
There you go.
That he came up with.
That's what I'm talking
about.
That's a good one.
It was a good one. But yeah, definitely that. And then
how about, let's say, protecting your slogan?
Well, I was just gonna say, like I had an incident where somebody remade a shirt. And that,
exactly the same?
It wasn't exactly the same. The font was different.
Okay.
But it was the same slogan. And the font was similar. It wasn't exactly the same, but it was similar. It had the heart and everything.
It had the heart?
Yes.
Wow.
And I think...
the audacity. So just steal it,
Yeah, I was like, dude, I was really upset. Well, first of all, I was like, never in a million years did I think it would happen to me. Because I feel like I'm nobody.
Okay.
Y nadie, ¿quién va a saber? Like, nadie se va a fijar.
Okay.
And second of all, like, my shirts are so, like, they're $20, so I didn't think anybody would, like, have somebody else make it. Because I figure it's kind of the same price to make it. So I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, why would you go somewhere when you could support a small business that's local and just do it that way?
Makes sense.
And so I was checking my hashtags one day just to see. And it like this lady popped up with my shirt and I'm like, I don't have this on a v-neck. Like why? What's happening? So I messaged her and I was like, hey,
where'd you get it?
Get it? What's going on? It's my shirt. It's my slogan. Like that's, it's a little disrespectful.
Of course.
And I tried to be like super chill and nice about it. I wasn't trying to be confrontational. I was like, we're grown adults. You have a business. I have a business. And the way you expect your photography business to be respected is the same way I expect you to respect my business. Of
course.
And she apologized or whatever. And she didn't take the picture down, but she just apologized.
Wow.
And I was like, all right, fine. And so then I contacted the person that made the shirt. And she was like, well, you need to watch out because other people are making your shirt too.
Wow.
And I said, what do you mean? Yeah. she's like, yeah, I'll be making you a shirt. And I was like, okay, well, could you please not, you know? And it was, with her, it was a little more like than anything. And I'm just like, I'm just trying to make something and grow something, and you have your own. Like these two people have their own businesses and they're small businesses. Like, how would you feel if somebody took something from you? You know? And I'm just like, I just want you to respect my art. Like that's it. It's mine. So now I feel really bad because I worry when somebody takes a picture, you know, because it's just like, what are you going to do with it?
And then overall, I mean, even when they buy it and they take it home and it's just like, it's just tough.
Overall. And I think the only reason she didn't buy it for me was because it wasn't a V-neck.
Wow.
Yeah, that was it. And I only have crew necks, so I just felt bad, but I was like, I'm sorry, like this.
Well, let's at least say here, let's say it that Amate Pendeja is originally from the Beks.
It's me. Please be nice.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, I hope that it doesn't happen to you anymore.
Me too. Because it's like I said, it just really like, it sucked, and not in a million years did I think it would happen to me. So. And
that's overall a challenge that could come with businesses.
Because I always go on Instagram and I always see people like, you know, hey, so-and-so took my artwork. Like, I asked them respectfully not to do that, or they'll just like take their art and post it as their own. And I'm just like, who does that? Like, people work really hard. Like, I just started doing Procreate. Oh my God. It takes like a half a day to do one thing, like to start one thing, not even to finish it. So I'm just like, my stuff isn't even that intricate. It's like super simple, but other people that like have really intricate work.
So Procreate is a software for.
Oh yeah, to draw.
Okay.
It's on iPads and you can draw. And it just makes it easier.
And you just draw your design right there and you just print it out. Okay. But people take it. People can take that design.
That you make. And then they'll just put it as their own.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, no.
So we see all this amazing things. Right? You got the shirts, you got the totes, you got the koozies.
Yes.
Do you plan on adding on to your inventory?
Yeah. I do actually. We have I want to make sweaters. Come fall. We have hats every now and then.
Like hoodies?
Maybe hoodies.
Okay.
Yeah, because I like how cozy hoodies are. Like, or sweatshirts, and then.
You mentioned hats?
Yeah, hats. We like made a Vaga hat, Me Vale Madre hat, and then I've got a few more that I've started but have not finished. So sorry.
Were those popular? The hats?
You know, when I posted them the first time, they weren't, but then afterwards they were.
They caught on.
Yeah, and I was like, okay. But it was only the Me Vale Madre one, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, and that one really took off a little bit.
Yeah, it did. And I was like, man, and I make those too. Like, I try to make everything. So I like stitch those myself.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah. And then we have a candle. We do it for holidays mostly.
Wow. And you make the candle yourself?
No, that's too much. I might have to because I can't find what I'm looking for. So it's probably gonna have to be another project. But with the vinyl, we put Dame la paciencia to deal with pendejos today. So we're trying. I really might have to make them because we have to find small ones. So people can put them on their desk because at work, Jesus knows you need that.
Exactly.
Right.
So how do you determine what's popular, and also have you ever been surprised to have something be popular? You were like, you know what? I didn't think this was gonna be hot.
Yeah, it happens a lot actually. I didn't think it would. Like sometimes like I've made a couple of stickers where I'm just like, bam, these are gonna be like fire. And then they're just sitting there and I'm like, oh these were not fire. But like sometimes it again, it's Felipe says it like, you know, sometimes it just depends who's shopping. And what they're looking for. Because there's times where one thing won't sell, but something like one weekend, all my Kepelo totes sold out. And I was like, and I made like 5 or 7 that day. And I was like, dang, you know, but the shirts weren't even touched. Nobody took a shirt. And then sometimes the dog bandanas, everybody wants one. And
they're pretty cool. So.
Thank you. It's a hit or miss, but it's like, it's just a learning curve, you know, every time you take something out, you're just like, hopefully somebody loves it as much as I do.
But overall, Amate Pendeja,
that's my number one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Catches people's eye and brings them over. I'm like,
there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so where can people physically find your stuff?
So you can physically find my stuff at Walk the Block on Saturdays in Barrio Logan.
Okay.
They're from like 12 to 5 or 6 sometimes. And then I'm actually just starting to be a part of a collective in National City. It's Que Viva la Vida shop.
Okay.
And there's going to be stuff exclusively for that store. And it's all like plant-based.
Wow.
So todo es de plantitas.
Yeah. And where's that at?
It's, I don't know the exact address. It's in National City. It's across the street from Napoleon's Pizza.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's by the beauty. It's on top of the beauty lounge.
Okay. How'd you hook up with them?
So Que Viva la Vida shop, I've vended with her before.
Okay.
And then Las Greñudas, Stephanie and Esther, Las Greñudas too. And so we're just friends, and fortunately they thought I would be a good part for the collective, and they asked me if I wanted to be in it, and I said yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity, and I'm from National City, so I mean I can't have my shop yet, but it would be great to like have something in National City.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's go back to how you were just talking about Barrio Logan.
Mm-hmm.
Can you be more specific on where they could find you?
Oh, Walk the Block. I am across the street from Por Vida.
Okay.
So it'll be Por Vida. Get your coffee, agarra tu café, cruza la calle, con cuidado.
There you go.
Y luego ahí estoy yo.
Okay, cool.
And I'm by myself, so you can look at everything I have and take your time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now online, where can people find you?
I'm on Etsy. And then
What's your Etsy?
Shop the Beks.
Okay, there you go.
I was like, on Etsy, if you find me on Instagram, you can DM me, and if you see anything you like, let me know, and I can ship anywhere.
Okay.
And then my best friend Quinn is actually working on a website.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so hopefully soon we'll have a website.
And is she local?
No, she's from New Jersey originally.
Okay.
And then I met her when she was living here in San Diego.
Yeah.
But now she's in Pennsylvania.
Wow, and she's helping you out over there. That's real cool. That's what I'm talking about. So from coast to coast.
You know it.
That's what I'm talking about. So in the end, how far do you see yourself taking your brand?